welcome. Today we're going to take a look at the NECA Elton John live in 1975. I've got my trusty tools here, some wire cutters in case we've got some ties holding the character in, and my utility knife to cut any of the tape. So let's see what we got here. This first part is going to be all about looking at what's in the box. So when we open it up, we got a clear plastic opening to show you all the accessories and things involved. There's a faux Elton John signature there in silver. And you can see already that's the stuff you get with it. Packaging's got nice labels all over the place. So, and at the bottom they show you the assembly for the piano. And on the back, all the product images to show off and highlight all the accessories. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I'm going to slice the tape on one side. Usually we're going to get a couple of flaps and another cardboard cover before we can slide out the entire plastic insert. There it is. So here's everything that is involved when you open the packaging up. Cool little live action backsplash there. So when we look through, we've got the piano seat. There is I don't know if you can tell from here now, but that is a velvet covered piano. 2 heads, Elton John figure, a bat, several extra hands, and there's a mic stand under the right side there as well. So let's pull some of these things out. I'm going to carefully snap this off here, or slice this tape off, so we can have access to the stand for the mic, and the little seat. So there's the base of the stand. There's a piano bench. And next coming out is the rest of the microphone. It's a boom microphone, so it's got a little bit of a swivel, and there's this wire mic cable that's attached to it as well. So I'm gonna set that aside. We can always pose that later. So let's take a look. Next, we're gonna go for the bat and the hands. Next, clearly most accessible piece. So I'm gonna pop those out from the bottom. Baseball bat. It's gonna roll away. And then here's a couple extra hands that are not the ones playing the piano, but pointing. So depending on what scene you want to portray. All right, so now we're going to try and get the piano out of here. I'm not sure if it's locked in. I know the heads are in there pretty tight, so let's go for those later. I turn this over. I learned out pretty quickly that it's not tethered in, so be careful opening up the piano. It is loose, can be pulled out, and there's the bottom of it. Gets nice wood detail and has mirrored finish, as well as some spots to put the legs as well as the pedal piece. There's that large setting. Underneath that, we will find the pedals. And then the rest of them are the 3 legs with wheels on them. As we go along, you'll notice that they are specifically labeled underneath through their design as to where they go in particular, based on the plastic inserts and locking mechanisms on the bottom. And then last but not least, we have the Elton John clothed figure 8-inch and the 2 heads. If we take a look, traditionally, again, NECA has these rubber insert pieces or whatever that help hold things in. So we're going to snap those off first. We have 1 for each of the legs, and then there is 1 through the torso where you can see the silica gel, which is in there for the fabric so that it does not get moldy or weird on you. So we'll continue to snap these off and get this ready. Pull those pieces out, and then we should be able to berth the figure by pushing it out from the back to the front. And there we have it. Nice clothed 8-inch figure. Name on the back, number 1. And then we'll go ahead and rescue these heads from in here. There are 2 rather static heads, and then 1 that looks like he is singing. So overall, this figure's got quite a bit of accessories included. So a flocked or velveted piano, 3 legs, plus the one that has the pedals, 2 heads, 3 hands, mic and mic stand, bat, and piano stool. All right, so let's put this together. There is minimal amount of work in putting this together. So if we look at the bottom of each of the leg pieces as well as the pedals, they all have a certain particular way that they go in. And you just take a look for which they're going to go. The wheels actually point towards the keyboard, which is at the bottom of the screen. And as you look through, I'm actually going to pop one of these off here in a second. If you look at the middle of the legs that are going in the front, there is a little notch that matches up with the notch on the piano. So we're just going to lock all of those in. And boom, piano is set, mirrored finish. Might have to wipe off some of those fingerprints, but that is fully assembled at this point. There's the piano bench. Now we're going to take the bass here. I did notice after putting this together that the stand piece that's in my right hand, when it goes in, there is a slight notch. There's a particular way this goes, so take a look carefully. I did twist it around to find it, to get it to lock in a little bit more safely and sturdy. And let's finish up with some product photos.